Hello everyone, welcome to Fashion with Fabrics. Today I'm going to show you how to cut a normal or a simple sari blouse. Here I have this blouse piece. So let's get started. For stitching a sari blouse you need these measurements. That is chest measurement, waist measurement, shoulder, length of the blouse, armhole measurement, and then arm loose and sleeve length. So before folding the fabric, measure the chest because chest measurement is the largest here. Here in this case it's 34 inches. What you have to do is add 4 inches to the chest measurement for loosing and then divide it by 4. Here chest is 34, so plus 4 is 38. Divided by 4 it comes to be 9.5 inches. And add extra 2 inches for stitching purpose. So that becomes 11.5 inches. So at both the ends measure 11.5 inches. And at that point I'm going to fold it. This extra part here I'm going to cut. From one side I'm going to mark it now. Just even the edges here. Now next step is measure the length of the blouse you want from the shoulder. So here it is 13 inches. Take 1 inch extra, so it becomes 14 inches. From the bottom measure 14 inches here. This is the back side of the blouse. For front side I will add 1 inch more because I will require extra for stitching the yoke putties. So the length at front side becomes 15 inches. Whatever you have taken here for the back side, add 1 inch extra. So I'll take 15 inches from this point. This extra part I am going to cut. Now this is the back part and this is the front part. At this line I am going to just fold it. Here I am going to mark the front side. Next step is measure the shoulder. That is, measure the distance between the two arms where you want your blouses to end. Measure your shoulder from the back side. Here the shoulder is 12 inches. I'll add 1 inch to it and then divide by 2. That becomes 13 divided by 2. That's equal to 6.5 inches. So mark 6.5 inches from the folded side. This is the folded side. So from here I'm going to mark 6.5 inches. For the neck, I am measuring 3 inches from here. It depends upon your measurement what you want to take here. For the front neck, I am taking 6.5 inches from this neck point here. I will measure it like this at an angle. So it becomes 6.5 here. Next is the armhole marking. This measurement we can keep as 3 inches less than the measurement of chest we marked. The measurement of chest I have taken it here 9.5 inches. So minus 3, that comes 6.5 inches. Or you can measure your armhole in a round manner and divide it by 2. That will also give you the correct measurement. So here it comes 6.5 inches. Measure 6.5 inches from here. And also from here. And draw a straight line here. Also draw a line this way. On this line I will mark the chest measurement. Here it is 34 inches. I will add 4 inches and then divide it by 4. So that comes to be 9.5 inches. From this folded point here, measure 9.5 inches and mark it here. Next step is measure your waist. Here is 28 inches. Measure it where your blouse ends. So the length of the blouse we have taken that 13 inches. So where that blouse ends, take the measurement there. So here it is 28 inches. Leave it as it is and divide it by 4. So here it becomes 7 inches. For the darts I will add 1 inch extra. So it becomes 8 inches here. Mark 8 inches from this side. So it becomes 8 inches. So measure from this side and mark it here. Give 2 inches extra for sewing purpose. And for the neck here, add 2 straight lines. I'm going to give a round shape here. And for the armhole, I'm going to measure 1.5 inches diagonally like this, and then draw a curve. While cutting, this cutting is for the back side of the blouse. For the front side, from here measure 1 inch inwards and draw another curve and give a shape like this. That is for the front side. Here at the shoulder, at the armhole side, I'm going to measure ½ inch downwards and connect it to the neck point like this. This is for the blouse to sit properly on the shoulder. Next step is I'm going to mark the dart. For that, I'm going to measure 10 inches from the shoulder and mark here. You measure the highest point at your chest and then measure the distance from the shoulder. That one we are going to mark here. Add ½ inch extra for sewing at the shoulder. If it is 9.5 inches, take 10 inches here. From this folded side, I will take 3.75 inches. So this is the point. From here, draw a straight line towards down, like this. On both sides of this line, measure 1.25 inches and mark. Connect these points. For the yoke putty, I will measure 3.5 inches from the bottom and mark it like this. And draw a curve . Like this. I'm going to mark another dart here. So I'm measuring 2.5 inches from this point, from the yoke putty point, and mark here. From this point, I'm going to measure around 2.75 and join this. The distance between these 2 points is 1.5 inches. Another dart point I'm going to measure from the middle of the armhole. That's I'm going to take 3.5 inches and draw a line here. Here, distance between these 2 points is 2 inches. So I'm getting 2 inches distance from these 2 points. Now I'm going to cut it. Take only the front part and cut the neck. For the back neck, I'll keep 7 inches at an angle. Here you can give any shape you want. So I'm going to give a shape like this. Now I will cut it. First cut this one for the back side. Take only 2 layers. Here at this point, measure half an inch. And give a shape here with a slight curve. And cut it. If you are giving one more dart here, you don't have to cut this one. Otherwise, you can cut it like this. Give a notch here. Also here. You can transfer these lines to the other side also. Next, I will cut the sleeves for the blouse. For making the sleeves, take the leftover fabric, the long fabric we have, just fold it twice this, and then again like this. Keep this folded side upwards like this. Here it's the folded side. From this side, measure 1/2 inch. And draw a straight line. From this line, measure the length of the sleeve you want. In this case, I am taking 6.5 inches. And I will add 1/2 inch extra for sewing, like this. From this point here, measure 3 inches downwards. It is from here 3 inches downwards. From here also, and draw a straight line there. Here at the bottom, you measure the circumference of your arm and divide it by 2. That you mark here. Here it is 5.5. So I will mark 5.5 from this folded end. Here, measure the width of the sleeve near the armhole and mark it here. In this case, it's 6.5, and mark it like this. From this point to here, with a slight curve, with a very slight curve, mark it like this. For the front part, mark it little bit to the inside, like this. These 2 points I am going to join. Here slightly outwards like this. Give 1 inch extra here. Now I will cut it. Take only 2 layers. Give a notch here. Also here. So sleeve cutting is done. This is the back side of the blouse. For marking the dart here, take the middle point of the shoulder and take this point at the bottom and mark it here. From here I'm going to measure 4 inches and draw a straight line. I'm going to give half inch on both sides. So measure half inch. And a straight line. The same thing I'm going to mark this side also. For that, just flip it like this. And press it here. You'll get the points here. Just make solid lines there. Like this, the cutting part of the blouse is over. Here we have back side and then front side, sleeves, yoke putty. We need 2 more of these yoke putties that I will cut during the stitching. So that's about cutting the blouse. In my next video I will show you how to stitch the blouse. Thank you very much for watching this video.